Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective oracle read for today, May 30th, 2024. It is Thursday. You may follow me on the book, the Insta, the Talk, or the Tube, or not. Totally up to you. I'm going to be using the Cosmic Timing Oracle, the Hidden Truth Oracle, the What's the Tea, and then for any type of clarification, Sensual Rebel, if needed. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, please do not make it fit. If some of the story resonates, fabulous. If some of it doesn't, then it just wasn't meant for you. I hope everybody's having a good day. I feel like when I use this deck, I get like the, the not so nice. Yeah, exactly. The not so nice drama starter type stories. I'm like, I haven't used this in a while. I'm going to use it. Okay. What the... 10 cards on the table. We'll do 2 more shuffle throughs. Dropped a card. Okay. So we don't need any sensual clarification, I'll tell you that. Yeah. We got in their head. Forcer. Giving money. Ego. Drama starter. Dust it off. Moves in silence. child services, obsessive lover, ignoring, threatening, cyberbully, moving on, love on the brain, dirty offer. Okay. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. This, I'm not, I mean, there's no sex cards. I'm not, it could be a past lover relationship. It could just be a friendship, okay? It could be a family member, okay? Whoever this person is, they're very dominant, okay? And it doesn't matter, you could be a feminine and be dominant, right? Doesn't matter. But they're very forceful. The description on the card says forces things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want. This person wants to be in control so much that they will try and dominate every situation, every person, okay? Very much in their ego, obviously. It says hurt ego, ego getting in the way of relationship, etc. Very full of themselves. Like they might not necessarily come off that way, or they might almost like a perfection, like they feel like it's like they're a perfectionist, especially when it comes to themselves. Like they want to look a certain way, be a certain way, talk a certain way, walk a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Did I say dress a certain way? It's not very often that you would find this person out wandering around in the world and they're not put together. Okay? Sorry, I got the window open. I need air. This third person is so forceful, they're threatening, okay? If you've ever been in any type of relationship where and again, it doesn't even need to be a lover, family, friend, whatever, with someone that's very forceful, very ego driven, very dominating. Like, I personally feel like after a while, like looking at that person, it's like, really? Like, you're gonna try that on me? I feel like eventually you realize that it's just stemming from a mechanism of like not healing themselves, And it's just kind of like, okay, that's a great facade, but what else you got? And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that they can't really be threatening. They can. But at the same time, it's kind of like, been there, done that. Like, when because I feel like this person isn't like physically violent. But at the same time, it's almost like they put off, like, oh, like, I'm gonna be. If you don't get in line, I'm gonna be. And it gets to the point where you're just like, so do it. Because I'm walking out the door. You gonna do it? Because I'm leaving. Eventually, abused people get tired of being abused and they leave. and they don't care. You know? Like, I've been in situations where, are you gonna beat me up? You gonna kill me? Because I'm leaving. You want to do it? You better do it now. And I'm not making light of like domestic violence situations. I'm just saying, like, this person like threatens things and never really follows through, but they think that they're going to keep dominating and forcing themselves on someone, that the person is just going to keep like listening to it and being afraid and putting up with it, when eventually you just realize it's not real. It's a mirage. It's a facade. You know, relationships with domestic violence are a little different. Like, you know that that's real. You experience it. It happens. You actually are afraid to leave. Then at some point, you realize you need to leave because you're not going to make it otherwise. So you leave. This person could be bullying you online. They could be bullying you through text, email, calling you, leaving messages. We did get the obsessive lover card, but I'm not really getting that this is a lover. They could just be an obsessive lover with, like, their lovers. If this story resonates and this is a past lover, by all means, take it. Um, I'm not feeling that. Like, when I look at the card, I don't really get anything other than maybe this person is that way with someone else. Technically, an obsessive lover, I mean, that doesn't even really, it could be an obsessive lover. Like, they love you so much they're obsessed with you. Does that make sense? It's not necessarily a lover, just someone that loves you crazy like, which is more of what I'm getting. They're in their head, overthinking, stress, overanalyzing. Drama starter. A dirty offer, okay? With the giving money card, dirty offer. Um, they might have tried to. They might have been like abusive in some way, and then they tried to offer you money as like compensation, so you just shut up and keep taking it, kind of thing. Is what I'm getting. With child services, kids at risk of being taken or is about to reporting something, neglect, abuse. I've said before, I also get other things with this card too. So child services, sometimes to me, like, child services, it's not even about like a child, it's about this person being a child. Like, call child services, this person needs to be taken away. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like an actual child, but like this person. Because I'm not getting children, although they could have children. And I'm not getting that they're calling like child services on you. I'm not getting that at all. In my mind, I see this person more as a child. Because I feel like once they realize you no longer fall for their BS and they offer you money and you don't take that either, it's almost like they probably resort to like an emotional like, oh, like why, and then after that, childlike, like, well, blah blah blah, like a 14-year-old teenager that doesn't know any better. I think the cats are trying to lick the water out of the bowls in the sink. They drive me nuts. And the funny thing is like you moved in silence. You got away from this person. You might have cut it off and they're like, "Oh, you'll be back." No, you moved away. You moved on. Your silence, as I always say, is deadly. It's the deadliest weapon you have. You dusted yourself off. You moved on. You dusted yourself off. You're ignoring them. And I feel like now you're ready for expansion. Love on the brain, dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, nostalgic. You could be looking for actual love, a lover. You could just be loving your life. Whatever you're doing, working, hobbies, friends, whatever. But and I feel like this person is still sitting over here not getting it. Because they're the forcer. You'll be back. You have to come back. Like, you always come back. We're best friends. We're family. We're lovers. Whatever. You always come back. Now, eventually people see through the veil. They see the mask drop. And they're done. And they walk away one last time with finality, right? Like, you're done with the BS. Let's see if this person has anything to say. I want to feel that way again. I want you. One more shuffle. I wish I could share my good news with you. I couldn't let you get close to me. I want to feel that way again. I want you. Yeah, they want to abuse you. That's all they care about. They don't really care about you. I want you to abuse you. I wish I could share my good news with you. I probably found someone else to abuse, but I still want you to come back because I don't have enough people to abuse. I like to abuse many at one time. I couldn't let you get close to me because then you would realize who I really am, but you realized anyway. This person, I left you before you could leave me. They tell themselves that because they can't believe that you left. If you left, there's something wrong with them. If you left and you don't ever come back, there's something wrong with them. They can't admit that. They're never going to admit that. Ooh. A long time. For some of you, this abuse has been going on a long time. Like this, I'm not gonna lie, this resonates. Most of this resonates with me. It reminds me of my ex-best friend of 30 years. That abuse went on for a long time. Obviously, it was a lot more detrimental, a lot more pronounced at the end there. But it was going on a long time. This person is coming in divine timing. One more shuffle. For some of you, this person's not going to come back. I'm just going to be honest. Like, I don't really see my ex-best friend coming back, ever. Because usually people that narcissistic don't come back. They think you're going to come back. Like, this person thinks you're going to come back. I wouldn't come back. Bottom of the deck in November. The funny thing is November is probably the last time I talked to my ex-best friend. October, November. I'm not exactly sure. Like, if my ex-best friend came back in November, that would be 2 years. 2 years from the last time I talked to her. 2 years and 2 months from the last time I saw her. After 2 years, what do you want to say? Because I haven't felt the need to say anything. And I'm pretty sure she sees everything that I post online. So if she wants to know how I feel, which I'm sure she does, she probably reads my blog, my TikTok. She don't need to talk to me. She knows how I feel. I don't want to have anything to do with her. I think it's gotten to the point where, I just hope she changes. I hope she heals. I hope she changes her life for the better. Because she obviously was living in a dark hole, basically, of her own making. I do. I hope she changes. I hope she grows. But she can do that over there. Because I will not take her back. Nope. Absolutely not. And it's not about being afraid to take someone back that hurt you. It's just about the fact that you think that they might do it again even though they're healing. No. It's about the fact that what you did was premeditated. Like, what was done to me was premeditated. She did all those things on purpose. She thought about them and then acted them out and did them. So again, I hope she changes and heals and grows so she doesn't do that to anybody else. But she cannot come back here. Like, you did what you did. You lost your best friend of 30 years. Probably one of the few people that loved you the most on this planet. You don't get to come back here. That's just how I feel about my situation. Like I said, for most of you, this person's not going to reach out. Because narcissists don't do that. They wait for you to come back to them. And if you have no intention of doing that, you're probably just never going to hear from this person ever again. And honestly, you're better off for it. Because why would you? If you have something to say to this person, you need some type of closure, okay? You could always reach out and say something. I mean, I would only do that if you're 100% sure that you would never go back to this person or take this person back. Because to go in for closure and then end up going back there because you fell for something that they said, I mean, that would be even worse than... You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to have to go back there. You should never go back there. And I've said before, how long have you not talked to this person? A few weeks, a few months, a few years? When do you cut the cord? When do you draw the line? Because You know? Like, even if this person wasn't like this and they were just a jerk, you know, just an overall jerk, do you really want, do you know what I mean? Like, do you really, like, this person is worse than a regular jerk. Like, do you really want this person back? Do you really want to have anything to do with this person? I wouldn't. It's just my opinion. I don't know why this person would try and give you money, okay? But for some of you, this person might have taken a lot of money from you too. And if they were to come back, they might try to offer you, like, well, hey, I know I stole, you know, like $2,000 from you, but here's $400. Will you come back and be my friend? Something stupid like that. Some of you might actually get something stupid like that. Me personally, I'd be like, keep the money, stay the hell over there, don't contact me, don't even look in my direction. That would be me. Yeah, so with the obsessive lover, the possessiveness, I feel like it doesn't matter. Friend, family, like if this person considers you their person, like they're very possessive. Very possessive. And obviously everybody can have more than one person, you know? Like how many friends do you have? How many family members do you have that are like friends that you see and talk to all the time? Like this person is very possessive of their people. Again, it's all part of that forcer mentality, the control, the domination. And I don't feel like I need to state this, but I'm going to state it anyway, even though we all pretty much know. The cyber bully, okay? You are being bullied online, or they are, has suffered from it, etc. So this person probably was bullied like as a kid in some form or fashion, and they just decided as they grew up like they were going to become the bully because that was the only way for them to control situations. But you already know that. All right, guys. This was your read. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. I will probably be on later with a tarot read, and then it's nighty night for me. Even though I get to go to work at the normal time tomorrow, I don't have to get up too early. Yay! All right. I hope everybody has a good evening. This person, think about it. If it's you, if it resonates, think about it. Think about it long and hard. All right. Bye. Bye.